Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Beer and Friendship Show with your hosts, John Clauser and Aaron Naylor.
Hey guys, what is up? So this is John on episode 98 of the Beer and Friendship Show. And I am doing another NFL compilation podcast for week 7. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. And as always with this, I have my buddy Brad. Hi Brad, how are you doing?
Doing well. How about you, man?
I'm doing fantastic.
Oh, boy.
Oh boy. I'm just a favorite boy.
The muscly favorite boy.
I just saw because I've been watching all of Family Guy, but I've been watching from season 12 backwards to season 1.
Nice.
So I'm on season 4 right now.
Nice.
So I just finished season 5 with the episode where the old man chooses another paper boy. Right. He falls in love with another paper boy.
Chris gets all jealous.
Yeah.
That's my creepy old man.
What do I gotta do to get him back?
Right.
I want him back.
Miss him.
So Brad, how are you? Doing pretty good?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. It's been a good weekend.
Been a good weekend.
Ready for week 7.
Week 7. You, how did your fantasy team do?
It did pretty well, actually. Had a big come from behind victory.
You're down by 50 points?
Yeah, with that Arizona game, and all of a sudden, David Johnson and Arizona defense just decided to turn up. The game was 28-3, and I came back from a 50-point deficit to win the game in the last minute there. So
nice.
It's pretty cool. How about you, man?
Good. I lost.
Oh.
Right. I had Rodgers as my quarterback.
Oh, man.
Yes, and as always, he shit the bed.
Yeah, second half.
Yeah, it's the second half. He scored 12.6 points for me. When my other, and it wouldn't be that bad, but it's that I have 2 other really good quarterbacks on my bench.
Who do you have on your bench?
Eli, and I have Breeze.
Oh, and Breeze and Eli killed it.
Yeah, and they both had 55 points each.
Yeah, to 12.
It's 12. So just that alone, I would have won. I would have blown him away.
Right? Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's 40-point difference there. Oh man.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
That's what
But how are you supposed to expect Aaron Rodgers, former Super Bowl champion, he's still in his early 30s.
Yeah.
It's not like he got old.
It's just
what happened, man. He was elite last year.
I think it's something, like I said, before on previous podcasts about I think it has to do something with the front office. Something, his coordinator left.
That's
true.
They
do have a dude. They have a new coordinator now. I just don't think that it all is meshing well. And I think, he's one of those guys that you'll give him a play, but he'll be like, well, that's not really what I want to do right now.
He'll audible out of it at the line anyway.
And he does that a lot.
That's true. He's trying to be Peyton Manning too much, it seems like.
And so that probably could be it, that he's just not...
Yeah, maybe there's a little tension in between he and the new OC.
And then their wide receivers, they're not, when it comes to catching out, yards after the pass or catch.
Yeah.
It's not like it was in previous seasons where it was averaging 12 to 13.
Yeah.
It's more 6 to
and that hurts the quarterback's numbers too.
Exactly. So
and really, you look at Cobb, he's been kind of on and off the injury list all year, and Jordy Nelson's coming off an ACL from last year.
Right.
So the guys are, they've been kind of humbled in the offseason here. They're not doing too well.
They're not.
And Eddie Lacy is just a fat turd who just can't do anything. Man, he was supposed to be the shit.
I know.
And he's been awful. They just made a trade to get a Chiefs backup running back because they have no running game at all.
Didn't the Chiefs make a trade today?
Yeah.
They made a pretty significant trade, didn't they? Or something?
Yeah, they gave the Packers Now Davis for cash. They maybe got a washing machine too out of it. I don't know. Yeah, Chiefs didn't get back a player.
What do you think about that?
I think it was a good move for both teams because he wasn't getting playing time, but he was, a multiple 100-yard game rusher for us a few years ago.
Right.
But he just kind of got overshadowed by some other people. So he's a good back, so he'll play well up there. But the Chiefs
just got cash.
They weren't letting him play, so might as well just get some money for it. And maybe they had somebody on the practice squad.
It's kind of weird that you wouldn't want at least someone.
Right.
Something
like a cornerback, because our cornerbacks are awful, or
I don't know.
Something.
Something reasonable.
Yeah, but whatever. Yeah. But I think it should be a good deal for both teams.
Okay, nice. So any other big news in the NFL? I guess.
The Bills, boy Rex Ryan is killing it.
What the fuck, Rex Ryan?
He hasn't lost since we started talking trash on him a month ago.
I know. When his job was on the line.
Right. He fired the offensive coordinator, and that's one that's really starting to look good.
Yeah, I think that
maybe
that's what it was. Maybe it's the fact that you just had this
the wrong guy there.
This cog in the wheel that wasn't working.
Right.
And this cat
is the friendliest
most
cat you will ever meet.
It's like, why?
She needs human interaction. Oh my god.
But yeah,
LaShawn McCoy is looking like the best he's played since his good days in Philly.
Right.
He's been putting up 150 yards a game. It seems like. That's a surprising team. They're 4-2 now. And,
right.
With Ben Roethlisberger getting hurt and some other injuries in the league, they're actually looking like a pretty good playoff team. Right. And it's the Bills.
Yeah, I know, it's the Bills.
Hurts to say.
And what's so shocking is the fact how they just manhandled the 49ers.
Yeah, I mean, the 49ers are bad, but they made it look awful.
And what's even worse about that whole situation is the fall from glory. And the fact that the 49ers were so close. They were so close at being a New England Patriots style type of team
where they were NFC champs,
and they could just go and they were on the ability to making multiple Super Bowl appearances. I would think, or at least be a strong contender for it.
Yeah, man.
And they just fell apart.
They are awful. And Chip Kelly has a big mess to clean up out there.
And I don't think he's the answer to it. No. Because his offensive schemes are childish.
Yeah, the NFL defenses are having no trouble with that at all.
There was a moment at the beginning, and then it was okay, we got this. It was like the Wildcat. Yeah. How the Wildcat for a season was oh, what the fuck is this shit?
It messed everybody up just because it was weird.
Yeah. It's you don't know if the quarterback's going to get the ball or the running back's going to get the ball because it's just it was we just got done watching a drunk history thing about Teddy Roosevelt is one of the founding people that invented football, or he helped make it become what it is today.
With rules changes.
And he came up with the thing is why don't we throw the football? It was the same thing. It was wait, hold on, you can just snap it to the running back instead of giving it to the quarterback?
Yeah, let's totally do that. It's going to freak people out.
The defense are going to be, whoa, what the fuck? And then once you show it once, then it's okay, well, they might do it again.
Right.
But now we have to sit back in the pocket as linebackers and watch this and make sure we don't fall into the trap of going with the quarterback.
Yeah, so I mean, once everybody kind of got savvy to the new idea, it just fell apart again.
Exactly.
Because they're too smart for it. Everybody's too athletic to be fooled by it.
By some cheap shit. Yeah. And that's really what it is. It's very easy to do that shit in college. And that's the reason why, New Hampshire, he was really good. Was it New Hampshire?
Yeah.
Or Vermont or something like that. And then he went to Oregon.
Yeah. And Oregon, he was able to get good recruits, and they had flashy uniforms, and it all looked really nice on paper. But when he got to the Eagles, he had different rules of being on time and what you can and can't eat, and he was treating them still like college students.
Yeah.
And grown men aren't going to do that.
They're no, we're getting paid to do this. You know that, right, guy?
Yeah, I'm a 35-year-old linebacker. and I've been playing longer than you've been coaching. Like, no,
And
I'm
then-
just not gonna.
And then he traded away all the good players to on Philadelphia's team, which was kind of a shitty thing to do.
Yeah,
it
he
was like-
lost every big playmaker on that team, and now Philadelphia had a first pick in the draft last
Yeah.
year, or the second pick in the draft. So, yeah, thanks Chip Kelly there. Now you get to inherit an already crappy team. How are you going to
I
handle
don't,
that?
but I see him probably going back to college.
Oh, yeah.
After this year.
Yeah, his style just fits the college game more because
Yeah.
you can do gimmicky stuff there.
Yeah, he'll go to some place like USC.
Yeah, he'll get a good job.
Yeah,
in
he'll go to
college
like
for
USC
sure.
or LSU,
Yeah.
someplace like
Ooh,
that.
LSU might actually be a pretty good fit for him.
And yeah, actually an SEC school. That'd
Yeah.
probably be, but Chip Kelly, he's already on the West Coast,
Right,
just travel down south.
right.
So,
Yeah, USC would be a good fit for him too, though, with the
But-
big market and his name and stuff. Maybe.
yeah. So college football, how's your college football team doing?
Man, KU scored this weekend.
Who
We
you
know
guys
that.
play?
Baylor, number
Oh.
9 Baylor, and KU is just so not on that same level of talent.
What do you think it is? Why is KU football so just in the shitter?
I don't know when it really hit us. It was after Mark Mangino got fired for being too mean. We hired this super nice coach who was a really swell guy.
He's a
and
really
he's
swell
they
guy.
couldn't curse in the locker room or anything. He had super hard rules, and nobody wanted to go there and play for him. So our recruits just tanked. And then every coach since then just hasn't been able to bring up good recruits, or at least make them perform at the level that they recruited, maybe.
Right.
So we've just been hiring the wrong coach, I think.
Do they recruit out of state a lot, or do they stay in house?
Well, their coach this year, he's been there a year and a half now. David Beatty is from Texas. He was a Texas high school state champion coach.
Okay.
And so they're wanting to recruit out of that kind of area because he's got so many contacts with families and other coaches down there.
Right.
That they think if we've got a Texas coach and Texas is football kingdom basically, then maybe they can get a lot of good players out of there.
And that was the good thing. That's what Missouri started doing
Yeah.
near the end of their time in the Big 12, where they were recruiting guys from Texas. Most of their people,
Chase Daniel.
yeah,
and,
all their guys were
yeah.
from Texas. Texas is a huge market
Yeah.
for recruits,
'Cause
and there's so many of them, and a lot of them want to go to Texas.
Yeah.
Or they want to go,
A&M.
or they want to go to A&M. If they can't get into those two schools, they are like, all right, well,
Yeah, they don't want to go to Texas Tech.
Yeah,
Screw that.
Texas Tech.
Baylor is
awful.
getting a lot of good ones though.
Yeah, but Baylor's going through all that. Remember all that shit about the scandals.
Yeah,
No one.
lost the coach,
Yeah,
and they're still doing good. That's surprising, but that's all their current recruits.
Yeah,
we'll see what happens once these guys graduate.
And the thing is, a lot of those guys are at this point, it's more of a hindrance to go and transfer out because you're going to lose that year.
Yeah, and they're already, at a name with a school with a quality record the last few years.
Right.
So they have respect from the NFL for being a part of those teams.
Exactly.
Maybe
Exactly.
wouldn't want to ruin that by starting over at Memphis or Maryland or someplace that isn't
Right.
recognizable.
I told you about that Alabama quarterback,
Yeah.
that third string guy
Yeah.
who Nick Saban got super pissed off at him because he wanted to leave, and if you leave middle of a season, you don't lose your eligibility for that year, so you don't have to sit out the next year.
Which is awesome. I think
Which is
it's
yeah,
great.
that's a really good loophole for, and it helps for students.
Yeah, you shouldn't have to lose a year for that. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think you should either. I don't understand.
But he got pissed about it.
But he got pissed, and he's like, "Why would you want to leave Alabama?" It's like, well, if you recruited two guys that are also 5-star athletes and they're going to play above me, why would I not go to another school where I know I can play at?
Yeah, and maybe get a shot at the NFL.
Yeah.
If you're a 5-star athlete as well, you're just not getting a shot.
Yeah.
You deserve a chance to play as well.
Exactly. It's it makes, it's totally understandable. But, a lot of schools do that. A lot of those big name schools they will recruit a bunch of 5 stars or high 4 stars or guys that are on the top list of like a competitive school,
Yeah.
just so like the other team can't get them.
Yeah, right. It's a strategy against them.
And they have no intention to ever playing that kid.
No, they're just
Not
like,
at
all right,
all.
well, you're not getting them.
Yeah,
Then, so.
and that's completely fine.
Yeah, it's a strategy.
So
Yeah.
why would you not, as a player, be able to see like the writing on the wall and be like, okay, dude, I'm never gonna play ever unless there's an injury. Unless there's an injury, or they leave after 2 seasons, like
right.
But by that time, I'm already a junior.
Yeah, so then you're still not really getting much of a shot.
Yeah, so I'm gonna leave and I'm gonna go play, you know, anywhere else.
It makes perfect sense, and yeah, Nick Saban's just like, he's just mad that he didn't win that specific little battle there.
Yeah, and I think it's more of like the thing, like, why would you ever want to leave?
Yeah,
Why would you ever want to leave?
Oh man, Alabama is heaven for here.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, wow. But, yeah, no, Saban seems like kind of a turd sometimes.
He does, but then he's like so good.
Yeah, he's an amazing, NCAA coach anyway.
Yeah, NFL. That's yet to be determined because, granted, you were with the Dolphins and
it wasn't a great opportunity.
pretty much everything after Marino has been absolute horrendous mess.
Oh yeah, they've been lucky to get to the playoffs since then.
Because who did they have before that? Oh god, I have to look this up now. QB for Is it?
The Dolphins actually had the undefeated season in 1972. So they've had they were great in the 70s.
Yeah.
Before Marino.
But like they had one guy, and then like they had like there was like a span. Let's go to Wikipedia.
That's where you find out all the real stuff.
Oh, that was before him. David Woodley. Yeah.
Before Marino?
Yeah, that was the guy before Marino. David Woodley. And then after him was Jay
Fiedler.
Dude. He looks like a turd.
He does.
He was born into a Jewish family. Long Island. Oceanside. New York.
Sounds like a wild
He
man.
went to Dartmouth College.
Oh, Ivy Leaguer.
Huh.
And he was
well, he's
undrafted.
Jewish.
Well, yeah, that makes sense.
He was undrafted.
It's all about who you know. Yeah. Undrafted in 94.
Huh. He played for Philadelphia, the Vikings, Jacksonville, and the Dolphins.
Dang.
Yeah. He had a
Played for
pretty
quite a
decent
while,
career,
actually.
though, yeah.
For being undrafted, he was in the league for 12 years.
Shit.
That's actually pretty impressive.
Yeah, and he played for the Jets and also played for the Buccaneers.
Yeah.
Holy titties. Yeah, he actually had a pretty decent career. And he played Canadian football. He played for Amsterdam.
Oh, yeah, eh? Hey.
So he was in the NFL, then he went to Amsterdam, then he came back
Yeah.
and played.
It wasn't working out in the NFL, and so you had to try that out, I guess.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, no, it
You're still getting
definitely
paid.
worked out in the end.
Huh. And AJ. Yeah, I remember
He
that.
looks like a backup.
He does look like a backup. It's funny because like, backup quarterbacks do have this certain look to them. It's like, yeah, you're just
Yeah, no, this guy, no, he's not a starter.
You're just kind of there. Unless when you get with the Rams, all of them look like backup quarterbacks.
Unfortunately, they seem to have quite a few.
Then Ryan Tannehill's like probably the. Oh God.
He's been pretty decent sometimes.
Mostly not.
No, not so much, and they're not doing too good this year.
No, they're not doing good.
And he's
at all.
supposed to be in his prime. He's what it says 28.
Yeah.
So he should be in his prime of his career right now. But yeah, that team's not really doing squat.
Yeah, he's not going to be the one that takes you to a championship.
Nah.
No.
Is Jared Goff the one that can?
Yeah.
Odell Beckham.
That's what it is. Let me see anything else. Any other? Oh, what Rogers had to go. Roethlisberger had to do knee surgery.
Oh
yesterday.
yeah, Roethlisberger. I don't know how long he'll be out.
Yeah.
So there's no timetable for his return. Or
Oh, really?
So we'll see. They said he'll be back this season, but they're not sure when.
Dude, whenever it goes with the knees, man, like
You never know.
yeah, because that's a massive joint that you need.
Yeah, it's kind of important. But Roethlisberger's always that guy playing in the big braces and stuff, and still going out there injured. So you never know with him.
Yeah, he's like 6'9".
Yeah,
a
he's
million pounds.
A giant. Yeah. He eats 3 stacks of pancakes for breakfast every day.
What's your opinion on the Romo and the Prescott thing?
That's a tough one because Prescott's really exceeded expectations.
Right.
They're actually winning handily, and it's not just a bunch of lucky wins that are all special teams and defense.
Right.
He's doing a good job, but Romo is a quarterback that fits that system. They built that offense around him. So I think that they'll go ahead and bring Romo back. I think that's probably the good idea because that's what the 49ers didn't do with Alex Smith and Colin Kaepernick.
Oh, yeah.
And now look at where both quarterbacks are. Kaepernick wasn't a starter this year, and Smith has been to the playoffs 4 of the last 6 years of his career.
True.
So I would probably put Romo back in, and Prescott sounds like he's, he keeps saying this is Tony's team. I'm still learning, so the offense will be better once he's back. So Prescott's saying the right things, too, being like a good teammate.
Right.
And not just going out there and be like, yeah, no, I'm fucking awesome.
This is my motherfucking team.
Yeah,
now.
I think I just took the job, right? So Prescott seems like he'd be cool with Romo just stepping back in anyway.
Right. Okay.
What do you think?
What I think is that I think you shouldn't, as Tony Romo, you need to take as much time as it needs for yourself.
Right.
And so clearly the backup quarterback's doing what the backup quarterback is supposed to be doing, and that is winning games.
Yeah.
Keeping your team in contention. And so I wouldn't, if I was him, I would let Prescott play all the way up to the playoffs and just
see how he does.
Because, like I said, like Tony, like I've said before, like right now, like you guys got lucky by getting Prescott as your quarterback. But you guys go from literally like one of the worst teams without him, but you guys are just lucky because you have a good quarterback. But then when Tony Romo is playing, you guys go to being literally one of the most top tier teams.
Yeah.
So why not save him for the playoffs?
Yeah, don't allow him to get hurt anymore.
Or save him for the push towards the playoffs if like they are in like like in a place where they are on the brink of only maybe making as a wild card.
Yeah, maybe Prescott goes 500 the rest of the year.
Yeah,
it's gonna be tough. So put him back in a little early, but
yeah,
and
just leave him in because like we all know Tony Romo has like one foot in the grave and one on a banana peel kind of thing with his career.
Yeah.
So why have him play in week 10, 11 when he can just stay and rest? Because we know that no matter what happens, he just goes into the game. He can play.
Yeah,
we know
he's a veteran. Yeah.
So we know that. Mm-hmm. Play Prescott until you don't need him anymore.
Yeah,
and when you need him, when you need Romo, is in the playoffs.
Right. Because he'll be able to put up the 380 yard passing game.
Exactly.
And Prescott, was doing a very good job of keeping it safe and not pushing the envelope too much.
And the thing is, like, you guys have a fucking great offensive line.
Yeah, he's sitting back there.
You have a great rookie running back.
Yeah, he's killing it.
So, you guys aren't hurting at all. Just allow this to keep it going until you literally need him.
Yeah.
And then throw Romo in because any other thing else, I'm super scared that he's just gonna get fucking hurt. As soon as someone touches him and he's done. He's gonna be done, and that's gonna be the end of Romo.
Right.
Romo will be no more.
Oh yeah, no. He just needs one big blow. I mean, how many bones is he breaking now? Back, collarbone, wrist.
Collarbone again.
Yeah.
He broke his collarbone, healed, then broke it again.
Yeah. That was pretty bad. I've broken mine too playing football, but I didn't play too soon and then re-break it.
Yeah.
In the same season.
So, do not. If I was them, I would not rush him and would not do
let
it.
him rest and recover and let Dak do what he's doing right now.
That's what I do. What's your opinion on the whole celebration stuff? I know we've never talked about the touchdown celebrations.
Yeah. I like him. Yeah, I think that they got excessive a while back, so I'm glad they toned it down a little bit. But I don't think you should get penalized for them. Unless they're like, you throw a ball at another dude's face or something.
Right, yeah, something stupid.
If you're just being silly with your buddies, like, especially if you're taking it over to the sideline or something, that's awesome. Like, do your little dances or whatever.
Right.
That's fine. Throw the ball, spike it, whatever. But I think the refs, NFL overall, is trying to take all the excitement out of just their personality. They want them to be robots.
Right. And I'm the same way. I don't think that you should just allow them to do it. And my thing is the money.
Yeah.
The thing is, like, think of all the players that you like, not because of they're actually that good. Like, it's like the excitement stuff that they do is what you like about them. Like a Deion Sanders. He was very good, but he was also very fucking flashy.
Yeah, right.
Or, like, you can think of, like, Dante Holmes, or not... Dante Hall. Hall. He had, like, the X thing.
Yeah.
And that was his thing. And he made a shit ton of money off of that. Like, commercials.
Yeah, T-shirts.
Everything. Like, things like that. Like, that's a way a player can make his money.
Yeah, market his
multi-million dollars.
Yeah.
Is having something like that. And then... But if you don't allow them to express themselves, there's no way for them to be able to, like...
They're not memorable after the NFL if they don't.
Exactly.
And then if they own a car dealership? Who cares if Brian Hoyer has a car dealership? But if you get a guy like Marcus Peters who's flashy and fun, people know his name, has a car dealership, people be like, oh man, yeah, I'll go there.
Yeah.
At least check out the prices. But no, that's how we kind of figure out who they are.
Yeah, exactly.
By their little afterward stuff.
Decker under oh shit.
Out 8 months for Eric
What?
Decker. So there's that season.
Damn. That sucks. Sorry, Decker. You were a tiny little guy. Still, I wasn't expecting you to last very long outside the New England style of football.
Right. Yeah, it's tough now.
It's so funny how they never, like, all those guys work so well in that system, and as soon as they leave...
Yeah, because it's the system. It's definitely not the players in New England. They are so interchangeable.
It is.
That's what makes you have to respect Bill Belichick even more, which hurts to say because I don't necessarily like him, but...
Really? You're not a fan of him?
No, he just seems like kind of a dick. And...
Oh, yeah. I think he's a huge
But
dick.
he knows the system so well. His special teams strategies were... It seems like he's making people fumble on kick returns. They're so good at that. So the guy is just a football genius.
Pretty much.
He just comes off as kind of a turd. And he's got like the cut-off sleeved sweatshirt. It's like, what's up with that? You make like $5 million a year. Get a real jacket. Like, just a jacket. Yeah. What are you cutting off sleeves of a sweatshirt? Man, look like a tool.
There was an article, there was something here about him being a grandfather.
Oh, what?
Well, here it is. Belichick will probably be a solid grandfather.
He'll never let them have ice cream.
And then now said that his son... Oh! His son had a kid.
Okay.
Huh. Bill Belichick as the grandparent.
That's got to be weird for, like, that kid. Like, my grandpa's Bill Belichick. And he's only one of the most recognizable coaches in sports in America. Yeah.
Like, forever.
Won 4 Super Bowl rings, I think. And, oh my gosh.
So funny.
It just comes off as kind of a curmudgeon. So like,
he's like, just...
On weekends, you can see Bill Belichick, like, out of the park doing sidewalk chalk with his grandkid. wearing like a sweater vest because the sleeves are already cut off the sweater.
Oh shit!
You're gonna start
smiling.
Yeah, right. Ew, no.
Smiling, yes. Holding the baby. Like,
Bill Belichick grandpa is gonna be a meme pretty soon. He's like scolding a child or something.
Oh man.
Taking him fishing and not talking to him for 3 hours.
Grandpa you did your family like that. Oh man, I had an uncle like that. He would never say anything and we could do anything and just silence.
Yeah. Just a blank stare like,
yeah.
goddamn kids.
I remember once he got me like a donut. I'm like, thank you. And he's like, yep.
Whoa. It said something. That's awesome.
All right. Just
keep on trucking.
Keep on doing it. But, so, the Chiefs did pretty good this past week.
That was a fun game out in the rains in Oakland.
Right?
We had a trick play touchdown with our 350-pound nose tackle. That was pretty funny. He's got pretty quick feet for a big guy. I think they took a play out of the 85 Bears playbook with that one. Reincarnation of the fridge, but that was pretty fun. I hope they keep being creative with the offense because our offense was awful for the first 4 weeks of the year.
Right.
So I think we need to kind of look into the deep edges of the playbook and pull out some weird plays that maybe we wouldn't normally run to kind of ignite the offense a little.
And I think, like, it was a big win, but it was even bigger because you guys were playing against the Raiders.
Yeah, that's our big rival from back in the 60s and 70s. Right. We hate the Raiders. They hate us. Yeah,
no one likes the Raiders. I don't think anyone really likes the Raiders unless you're a Raiders fan.
Right, yeah, unless you're like from Oakland or something.
It's like the most hated team.
Yeah, who gives a shit about the Raiders? I hope they move to Las Vegas.
They probably will. Do you think so?
It sounds like it. I bet Vegas would support a team so well because they would have a lot of visitors from Chicago or New York or Miami coming in just to see their team play at the Raiders. Because that stadium's going to be awesome. Then you have a weekend in Vegas and then finish it off with a football game on Sunday, then head back home or whatever. They're going to make so much money as a county on that because just all the travel on those games.
Right.
Their stadium is probably going to be more than state-of-the-art. It's going to be Jerry Dome plus one.
Jerry Dome plus one.
So, yeah, I hope they do. That'd be cool.
Nice.
San Francisco doesn't need two teams up in that area anyway.
Fuck San Francisco.
They can share that.
But yeah, you guys won 27-10.
Yeah.
Pretty solid victory.
Yeah, the Raiders scored on their first drive of the game a touchdown. They scored 3 points the rest of the game.
And that was it.
So the defense was great. A couple of turnovers, a few sacks. It was messy on their side for sure.
Right. Game day.
So that was awesome. So 2-0 in the division too. 3-2 overall.
Yeah.
Being able to win at Oakland especially was nice.
You guys got 406 yards total offense.
Yeah.
0 turnovers. They had 2 turnovers. See, that's big too, especially in the AFC West Conference. Like those turnovers are huge because those end up usually costing you the game because teams are not strong enough in this division to be able to withstand such a blow.
Right. They don't have the big elite quarterbacks in this division anymore.
Yeah. So it's usually there's usually always one quarterback that's severely advanced compared to like everyone else.
Yeah, Phillip Rivers is definitely the best quarterback in this division, but he's not even a Super Bowl quarterback.
No, he's just super inconsistent. Yeah. Well, he's not inconsistent. It's his fucking team.
His team is. I feel bad for him, really.
Yeah, because he gets super frustrated.
Yeah. Oh, man. He's always yelling. Yeah, Derek Carr's going to be pretty good. Right now, he's still figuring stuff out.
So, Charles, he got 9 carries, 33 yards. Not terrible.
Yeah, I think that was a good game for him in general, just because he's still working his way back.
And then, where? 131 yards on 24 carries. Yeah, touchdown. He's your guy now. Oh, well, yeah. Charles got a touchdown, too.
Right.
So I think Ware's your new guy.
Ware's awesome. He came out of nowhere last year. He's a former LSU grad. And he's just a beast. He's 230 pounds.
Yeah.
So he can really run some people over.
He has 72 carries this season with 403 yards. He averages about 6 yards a carry with 6 touchdowns. Not bad.
Yeah.
3 years in.
Good.
That's pretty solid. That's what you'd be wanting for someone who's like 3 years in.
Yeah.
Was your pretty much your backup, your second tier running back. Now becoming the first.
We got pretty lucky with him. Seattle drafted him a couple years ago, and they had so many good running backs with Marshawn Lynch and all them. Yeah, they just dropped him, and so we picked him up for free, and now he's turned out to be probably the most talented player on the offense.
Right.
He's very good.
And then, how did Alex Smith do?
He was very efficient. Alex Smith was 19 of 22 passing.
Not bad.
But that was all short passes.
No touchdowns, though.
No. He did have a 38-yard pass to Macklin. That was pretty big. But that was really the bulk of his his total passes. He only had 224 yards.
And then pretty much Carr and Alex were pretty much neck and neck with Carr was 22 for 34 for 224 yards, 1 touchdown and 1 interception.
Yeah, so he was a little bit less efficient, had the interception. He also had a fumble in the game.
Right.
So really, yeah, it was a game of turnovers in this one.
A game of turnovers. And you know what they say, you can't make turnovers and win in the NFL. Can't do it.
Pretty much.
You're not going to do that and make plays in the NFL.
Not in this house.
Not in this house. Not in this house.
Tell you what.
I wish I could say the same about my Rams, but, they, once again, shit the bed.
Man, yeah, 3-3 on the season. They played Detroit this weekend.
They played Detroit, and you'd think would be a pretty easy win.
Yeah.
But they lost 31-28.
That was the surprising part.
Yeah.
The defense has been the strength for them this season. Mm-hmm. Man, what happened?
It was the fact that we have Gurley, who is yet to break 100 yards in a game.
Still.
Man.
And he was amazing last year.
Yeah. But we have Tate, who does pretty good, but we don't have any running game at all. Tate is all we have. We have Brent too.
Oh, okay, yeah. Kenny Brent.
Yeah, he does decent, but and the thing is, Kasem's 321 yards. That's a pretty good game.
That's good. That's 100 more than Alex Smith.
That's a pretty good game, and he's a bullshit quarterback.
Yeah, he's not even that good.
Yeah, so it's just that it's our offense, and then this game our defense didn't show up at all.
Yeah, 31 to Detroit. That's rough.
Yeah,
and
I can understand against Atlanta.
Yeah.
Or the Saints.
Yeah. But this team's Matt Stafford, and they don't even have Megatron anymore.
Right.
This team, I don't know a single running back for them.
I don't know anyone on Detroit except Sanford.
Yeah, right. So.
And they have an awful offensive line.
Yeah, no. So that maybe it was just one of those fluky games. Sometimes, especially on the road, you just lose games you were supposed to win. It was a 3-point game.
Yeah.
Man.
It was.
Who's up next on their schedule?
We play against the Giants.
Oh, that's a winnable game.
Yeah.
Manning's good, but they're not great, right?
No. Well, I don't know. Manning's been pretty decent this season.
Yeah, putting up some numbers.
Yeah. We can always look up and see how Manning's doing.
Oh, they're 3-3 as well.
Yeah, so it's going to be a pretty decent game. It's just... Let's see.
That's going to be a home game for LA.
Let me see. Where's Manning? Oh, there he is. So he's 8 touchdowns. He's thrown for 1788. So not bad. 1788.
8 touchdowns to 6 interceptions isn't a great ratio.
No.
You'd like that to be more than
This is pretty almost like 50-50. Like,
yeah.
Like for every throw he's gonna make, maybe.
Yeah, like
There's a
you'd
good
rather
chance
be
he's
the
gonna-
like at least a 2-to-1 ratio on there.
right?
Yeah, 88 passer rating though, so that's not too bad.
He was born on the 3rd. I was born on the 1st.
Of January?
Yeah.
I was born on the 4th.
Were you really?
Yeah. Wild.
Wow, we're like all like right there.
Us and Eli Manning, pretty much the same person.
Yeah, pretty much. I could have probably played for Mississippi.
Man, it's too bad you missed your chance, bro.
God damn it!
Nice work.
But actually, his numbers are not bad. That's pretty solid, like yards.
Oh yeah, 1788 through 6 games,
Not bad.
about 300 a game.
But yeah. So you guys play. Who does the Chiefs play next?
The Saints. That's gonna be a tough one. They're not great this year as a team, but Breeze is always a tough play.
Good. Yeah.
Uh,
And he can always step it up whenever.
Yeah, you never know when he's gonna throw for 400 fucking yards.
And if your fucking corners don't play good,
and that's our weakness is our
but
corners.
that's always been your weakness. Since...
It always is. Yeah. Like Marcus Peters is great. After that though, they always pick on all of the other guys. They hardly ever throw at Marcus Peters, and when he does, he gets an interception.
And you guys got rid of Flowers, right?
Yeah.
But Flowers was only good for he was only good for like one season, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was great for a year
that
or two.
first year that you guys got him, and then after that he kind of went downhill pretty quick.
Yeah. Yeah, we just played against him a few weeks ago in San Diego, and he wasn't that good.
Yeah.
We were not intimidated.
Not intimidated at all.
Yeah, no.
Where is it? Where's your guys's?
Yeah, the Saints will be tough, but it's a home game. Just like LA, we got a home game as well,
Right.
so that should help.
I want to see the Saints stuff. Information. Let's go here then, I guess. I guess I can just click up.
If you can figure out their logo.
Right. Oh, there it is.
Of course, it was black on black.
Yeah. This cat, I swear.
So friendly.
Where is their roster? Team.
Oh,
Roster. They had their whole thing set up weird.
Yeah, that is weird.
Okay, Breeze. Okay. He went to Purdue. I just want to see this season. Okay, so 14 touchdowns, 4 interceptions,
Oh, man, yeah.
17-34. So basically, he's throwing the same amount as Eli.
But
And a lot more touchdowns.
And fewer interceptions.
Dude, his passing rating is 103.1.
Yeah.
Dude, he's my starting quarterback next week. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. What have I
Right.
been doing?
Man, he's 37 years old.
Dear God, he's still hella good. It's 16. He's the 16th season in the league.
Dang. And he's still good. He's still one of the top in the NFL. That's impressive.
That is crazy.
I mean, how many straight seasons over 4,000 passing yards has he had? He hasn't had less than 4,000 since 2005.
Right.
When he was with San Diego. So every year with New Orleans, he's been one of the top passers in the league. That's crazy.
Yeah, his worst season were all with San Diego, where he got a pacing in 03 his his quarterback rating was a 67.
Oh, man.
Wow. Yeah, that was in 03. And ever since he went to New Orleans, it hasn't been anything less than 89.
That's epic.
And
How
that was one
consist-
season. Everything besides that has been like high 90s and between 102.
So good. Oh, my God.
Yeah, he's been hella fucking good. Holy fuck.
And no injuries that whole time. Well, he's missed one game since 2004.
What the
That's
fuck, dude?
Crazy consistent. Not a lot of guys can say that.
No. If they were just to put people around him.
Right? He makes everybody else better. Whenever they leave New Orleans, they look like crap.
Yep.
Jimmy Graham hasn't done anything since he left New Orleans.
Hasn't done a goddamn thing. Wow.
Yeah, that'll be a tough game.
Yeah.
If we can control Breeze, then we'll win the game, but it's just so hard to take down a guy like that. We might just have to try and outscore him.
Just gotta take his knees out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Talking about that, who was the guy who did that, the play against?
Oh, yeah, the Cincinnati guy.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Man, that guy is so dirty. That's like the third or fourth time they've caught him trying to like run into somebody's knees like that, or didn't he like punch somebody's helmet or something like that?
Yeah.
Or he stepped on his helmet. It's like, dude, what is the point of this? You trying to intimidate them or something like that?
I think that's such shitty, like, that's bad pool in so many ways.
Yeah, especially if you're trying to injure them.
Yeah.
That's messed
Why would
up.
you, like, I get it, like, in like the heat of the game, like, you do what you gotta do to, like, to win the round.
Yeah.
But, like, you don't take out some guy's knee out of no. You don't do that.
No, that's professional courtesy right there.
Yeah,
like,
that's a gentleman's.
Yeah, I'm not going to try and end your career. I may want to hit the shit out of you, really knock your ass out. That's totally cool.
Yeah.
You should try and hit them as hard as you can, but not with intent to take them out.
Right. Because you don't know that man's life. Like, you're literally, like, stopping his ability to, like, provide for him and to provide for himself.
Yeah.
Like,
really, because it's not like he's going to have a lot of other options outside of football.
And it's not like it was because, like, you're trying to stop him from scoring a touchdown. You're just being a cunt. Like, you're just being a piece of shit. Like, that's not a cool thing to do.
Classic Cincinnati.
True. Cincinnati, the team that continues to fail.
Yeah, it seems like they're so good and they're just, like, trying to fuck up.
What I don't understand, how does Ohio still have two teams, and yet Missouri lost to one of theirs?
Yeah, seriously, Ohio, Cincinnati, and Cleveland. Oh my gosh.
Cincinnati's known as being a piece of shit, like, city.
Yeah,
like, kind of crime-ridden kind of place, like dirty.
Yeah, and they even had their two college basketball teams, Cincinnati and Xavier, getting a giant brawl a few years ago. Like, when they played each other.
Oh, yeah.
It's like just such a shitty town.
Because, they say, like, people who work in Cincinnati, like, you're there, but as soon as, like, 4 o'clock hits, like, everyone just leaves.
Yeah, right?
So you just don't stay in Cincinnati.
Which is just crazy. How do they still have a professional team? But
there's a lot of better places that need teams, like, I think Austin, if Austin got a team,
right?
Like Austin, Texas.
That would be cool.
Because it'd be, like, right by San Antonio. It's like 45 minutes from each other.
Oh, nice.
So, like, you're gonna get all that fan base from there in Austin,
yeah.
because Austin's just a weird fucking place. Like, it's just a weird city.
Right.
Where, boom, like, you're gonna get a lot of like, kind of like Chief kind of people, like, tailgating people who are just gonna tailgate and get fucked up and go to the fucking game.
Oh yeah, right. And Jacksonville doesn't make that much sense either.
Yeah.
But a place like Portland, Oregon, or something like that, another giant city with a really good basketball team and decent soccer team where they get sellouts all the time.
Right.
That'd be a great market for one as well.
Right. But I guess, let me see how far we should. I guess we'll. So you guys played the Saints this week.
Yeah.
What do you? So what do you think? What do you think the score is going to be?
The offense looked really good this last week, and the defense looked better. So I think there's a chance we can turn Breeze over a little bit. It's a home game. I think we win 28-20.
28-20?
Yeah.
Okay. Keep Breeze under 200 yards?
I think we'll keep him under 300, but 300. I think we'll turn him over.
Okay. The least get interception?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Chiefs can do that. As long as the Chiefs gets a little pressure, like, they always cause an interception.
Yeah.
Because, like, you already have a guy who's has like 6 interceptions in a season.
He led the league last year and is leading the league this year, Marcus Peters.
Yeah. So you're good on that.
What about these Rams?
Well, our quarterback's doing decent. Kasem's doing decent. But I would say, like, you're playing against Eli, and Eli, you never know about him. And the defense has got to play a lot better. than they did last week. And
they're
usually,
a lot better than Detroit.
And usually, when a defense gets, kind of embarrassed, they usually come back and play pretty good the next week.
Yeah.
I'm going to say it's going to be another low-scoring game because most Giants games tends to be, within, 7 to 10 points of each other. I'm going to say 28-21 Rams.
Nice. Okay.
That's what I'm going to say.
Yeah, I think that if their quarterback can keep doing what he's doing, they can keep putting up those points like that.
Right. But I guess with that, we'll say I think we've reached the end of every once in a while, there's a flickering or something like that, and I think there's going to be someone walking up to the front door.
Right.
But I want to say thank you so much, Brad, for being on this episode.
Yeah, it's been fun, man.
It's been fun. This has been another week of the NFL compilations for week 7, and we will see you guys on was it week 8? I guess that's the next week, right? That's the week that comes next.
Typically after 7
is 8, right? All right, guys, we'll see you then.